Good evening, all. This is Raghu, and I welcome all to Bro Billionaire. Today, I'm going to bring you a very exciting video on how to spot trend reversal. I'm going to promise you this is going to work in Nifty and Bank Nifty, and you'll be thanking me. Now, I have backtested only this on Nifty and Bank Nifty. If you're using it on stock market, currencies, or any other high liquidity uh, instruments, it should work, but please do backtest. Now, what do we need here? We need two time frames, 5 and 15 minutes. Earlier, I had shot a video only on RSI, but based on the feedback, this is going to be a rule-based trend reversal where you can take a counter trade and make money. Now, you know that as a rule of thumb, most experts advise do not go against trend, and I believe in that. But if you're trading in options or currencies, you know a trend reversal can also give you more money and it can make your day. So how we are going to spot this with high accuracy is the question. Now I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'll promise you this will not be more than 10 minutes. So let's quickly go ahead. Now what do we need? We need Cambrilla pivots. If you're new to the channel, there are a lot of videos I have shared on Cambrilla. Please do go and watch it. So in Cambrilla, the levels are pretty clear. Below R3 it is selling, S3 is buying, above R4 is a breakout, below R4 is selling, below S4 is a breakout, above S4 is buying, S5 is buying, R5 is also sorry, above R5 is buying, below R5 is selling. The last level of resistance. Keep this in mind. Now we need two time frames, both 5 and 15 minutes. Our trading time frame is 5 minutes. On 5 minutes, we will not be watching RSI, but on 15 minutes, we need RSI with 40 and 60 settings. And then the lines you're seeing is 20 SMA and 5 EMA. You know that there is already a video I shot. Not many have seen it, but please do watch it. You have a very high probability trade even just by using the naked 20 and 5 EMA. Now, based on that, now this should be pretty simple for you. Now, say for example, let's go ahead. So yesterday was a breakout on Nifty. We had a very strong trend up move, and today market went into range bound. Now in this range bound, if you're seeing here, should you take a trade here, should you take a trade here, should you take a trade here? Yes, R3 is selling area, but see how many times near R3 market came down, went up, came down, went up. So it might be hitting your stop loss. Now how do you trade this if you are a new trader? So let's assume that you don't have enough knowledge on price action. So here comes my help and my tips. So whenever a candle above whenever RSI is in a very high momentum, we call it as oversold and overbought, right? So if RSI is running above 40 in an uptrend for a considerable amount of time, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, 1 day, 2 day, and after spending considerable amount of time, above 60 is going to fall below 60. Now at this point of time, guys, make a note of this. When it is falling below 60, you need to have a candle breaking the 20 SMA. Now, you need not wait for that candle to break the 20 SMA on 15 minutes closing basis. The time frame is 15, but the moment it starts breaking, if you see a candle on 5 minutes below below 20 SMA and it is below 5 EMA, just take the trade, go ahead. Once again, whenever RSI is spending enough time, 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 day, above 60 or below 40. In this case, market is in uptrend, so it's spending above 60. And when it is dropping from 60 below 60 on RSI, you need a candle on 15 minutes time frame breaking 20 SMA. But your trade is on 5 minutes basis. And if there is a candle on 5 minutes time frame below 20 SMA, just take the trade. Market will drop like a bomb. I'll just show you here with the replay, right? So this is the replay. Now see what happens here. This is where there was 60 points here. I captured 30 points. All right, you have 1:2 profit. Now that's enough. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, come here. When was the next time? Okay, here, watch this one. This is on 13th May. Now 13th May, again, market was in a very high bullish mode, above R3, Cambella buy. I have told you, you have a 20 SMA, above 5 MA, follow 5 MA, make money. Now this is a very strong trend. Now, you have a double top? I can tell you everything is price action, go take a trade. So assume that you are new, you're still mastering price action. What is the guarantee that is not going to hit your stop loss? Maybe you have made your money. So you will have a lot of tensions. Should I take? Should I not take? These dots are previous day high. Now here it comes. Market is spent around 11:30 to 3:32 hours. So you have an engulfing reversal pin bar. Forget everything. Market comes and tries to break 20 SMA on 15 minutes. This is where the candle is also below 20 SMA on 5 minutes time frame, right? Just watch the action replay here, right? See how market goes. You have to watch the momentum, the speed it goes. This is like a magic. Do you see this? Right. I want to show you something else. So what was the previous method I had told you? Okay, if it's so watch this one. The market has spent below 40 for a considerable amount of time and it's going above 40. But we are not taking a trade here. This was my earlier method. So based on the feedback, I have given you some rules. If you stick to the rules, it's going to work. Here, by the time market broke 20 SMA, it was above S4. So which means trend had already over. That is the reason we are not using this. We want when it is entering above 40 or below 60 at the same time, plus or minus 5 at the same time, it needs to be breaking a 20 SMA. Do not wait for complete 15 minutes. As said, on 5-minute switch, if the 5 minutes candle is below 20 SMA at the same junction, take the trade. Now let's quickly go and watch one last one so that you guys are clear, and then we can move on and close the video. All right, I want this one. See here, market is in uptrend. You had a sharp up move. Now let me go here to 29th April. Yes, go to 29th April. Right, this is 29. Watch here. Above R3 is going slow phase, but how can you take a counter trade above R3? Market is in uptrend. Now you know below R3 is the selling area. Now that is the reference, you know the levels. But when do you take the trade? When you have to, based on price action, you have to be proactive and take the trade one step before it happens, right? Now see this, how accurately these indicators are working. Action replay. Watch this, you'll be zapped. Here it comes. It touches 20 SMA. This is 2 p.m. Watch here. This is exactly 1:55, 2 p.m. By the time 2 p.m. it is breaking. Look at the momentum, how it went. Boom. This is what you need to see. It moves like a bomb. I'm telling you, it moves like a bomb. Boom. So you can back test on Nifty and Bank Nifty or any instruments of your choice. And if it does not work, let me know why it's not working. I can back test that for that particular instrument and tell you what works. But if you like this strategy, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, guys.